Hey everyone, it is Vicky with Valkyrie Tarot coming at you for a twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine reading tonight on the full moon in April. This is the pink moon, so it is full moon in Libra. As some of you know, I am very heavily fixated with Libra in my chart. And I'm also on a twin flame journey myself. So I figured with it being a supermoon and one of the largest moons of the year, we're going to try and channel some of that energy out. So this moon is known for providing balance. It is Libra in its own energy. It is truths being revealed. It is relationships being put at the forefront. It is working through problems, working through conflicts in a steady, even manner. So if you have been kind of sitting there, at home during this whole pandemic and just mulling through things and overthinking things and wishing things had gone better, this is your energy. This is the energy of the moon coming forward, full focus right now. It's going to provide guidance and clearance and, a mind that is focused on what is important and throwing out all the rest. All right. So this will be just like my normal relationship readings, except on the left of the screen, you are going to see the divine masculine's energy, and on the right of the screen over here will be the divine feminine's reading. I'm sorry. I'm really tired today. The energy is really just intense right now, and I feel really drained for some reason. Also, any of you that are spiritual or believe in crystals or any of those, I suggest that you charge your crystals tonight underneath the moonlight. It is one of the most powerful moons of the year, and it would be an absolute shame to not take advantage of it. So if you don't know how to do that, you can look it up on Google, to be honest, but I usually just take a silver metal bowl. It doesn't have to be silver. In fact, it's not it's not silver. It's silver in color. It's just a mixing bowl that I got from IKEA. And I put some water in it and a little bit of Himalayan rock salt to, kind of pull up on the ions. And then I put all of my crystals in that and I lay it outside overnight so that it can charge under the moonlight. Okay. There's other ways of doing it too. Obviously, the best way to do it is to take natural water from like a spring or a water source, like a pond or something. But this is the best I got living in the city. All right, let's get going. First card over here. All right, so the masculine spirit is in the energy of the Three of Cups right now. Excuse me. Three of Cups in the upright is about socialization. It's about coming together. It's about wanting to be with someone, be in, an area where you guys can enjoy, have fun, catch up, all of that. Energy of the divine feminine is in the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords in reverse, however, which means coming out of anxiety, no longer feeling trapped, no longer feeling weighed down by their obligations or any of the stress that is around them. This is someone who is breaking free of their shackles that they had put on themselves. Energy between the two of you is the Six of Cups, soulmate energy. Six of Cups also represents children, home life. It can also represent forgiveness and someone from the past coming back. So either a past life situation or an ex from this life. The challenge is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups in reverse, scorpionic energy. This is someone who is not in control of their emotions. Their emotions are all over the place. They're up, they're down, they're left, they're right. They're very passionate about what they want, what they need, but very sensitive in the same respect. Sensitive to the point where the littlest thing sets them off. So they're not very balanced and stuck in their foundation. They may want and be able to express love freely, but they're not balanced in how they express it, if that makes sense. The blockage is the Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Sorry, Knight of Wands might mean something for someone. The Nine of Wands is revving up for a final go. trying to decide whether or not you want to give this one more chance. Past situation currently influencing the Divine Masculine is the Five of Pentacles. Feeling abandoned in the past and learning how to pull oneself up by their own bootstraps, learning how to rise from this feeling left out in the cold and be able to be stronger. Outcome from the Divine Feminine's point of view is Judgment. Scorpionic energy. Judgment is a card of rebirth. It is renewal. It is forgiveness and starting something new. It is also a karmic destiny card, which is great that it's showing up right now in a twin flame reading. Outcome from the Divine Masculine's point of view is the Sun in reverse, Leo energy, disappointment, dissatisfaction, discontent, all of the disses. Not being happy is the best way to say it. Outcome from the Divine Feminine's point of view is going to be the Three of Wands, no longer waiting, no longer looking off into the horizon for, their knight in shining armor to come riding back to them with a cup of love. This is someone choosing to move on or move forward. Overall outcome in between is the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. This is a removal of codependency. It is taking control of one's own power, no longer offering power to another person, but instead being able to have the power within themselves. This could be the ending of a bond as well, karmic destinies, karmic ties. The Devil energy is also highly sexual and represents past lives. When it is in reverse, depending on what other cards fall with this, when it is in reverse, it still maintains a past life type of connection. Again, we see the Ouroboros in here, which is the snake eating its own tail. It is a past life connection. Six of Cups, past life connection as well. Judgment, past life connection. We are definitely in that energy right now, okay? Energy underneath the deck is the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, having a wish come true. All right. Actually, I'm going to put you back over here. Tell me about this Three of Cups for the Divine Masculine. I'm wondering if the Divine Masculine has kind of been thinking, everybody's kind of locked up in their house, thinking a lot about the Divine Feminine, wanting to get back together, trying to think about how to get there. What's this Three of Cups about? Oh. Knight of Swords. Communication, swift communication is coming forward. About what? What's this Knight of Swords about? No. Yeah, communication is coming. The Divine Masculine is going to communicate soon about wanting to reconnect with the Divine Feminine. What is this Eight of Swords about? It's almost like the Divine Feminine has just been sitting here healing and healing and healing. Yeah, she's in the Queen of Swords energy. She's in her bitch mode. This communication might come in and the Queen of Swords might actually, ironically, Libra energy under the Libra full moon. Queen of Swords might say, I waited for you and I waited for you and I waited for you and I healed and I forgave you and I don't know if I want this anymore. Yeah, because I'm happy on my own. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. All right, what's the Six of Cups about? What's the Six of Cups about? Oh, Six of Cups is the Sun card. So there's happiness. There's happiness coming from this forgiveness, this reunion, this apology, perhaps. An apology. Judgment card can also be an apology here. It can also mean waking up to one's spiritual enlightenment. Yeah. There's still a lack of courage here. Leo energy again. King of Wands in reverse. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? Is it anger or is it being afraid? Yeah, it's being afraid. I think that there's going to be a communication here. An apology is going to come from most likely the Divine Masculine. And it's going to be a confession of it's going to be a confession that they were not brave. They were scared about the connection. They were too vulnerable, and or they're going to let themselves be vulnerable. And the divine feminine is going to be completely caught off guard by this. And they're going to be like, okay, I thought you didn't ever want to talk to me again, or whatever happened between the two of you. King of Cups is there with the Ace of Pentacles, wants a stable new beginning, wants to make that offer. Wants to go forward, slow and steady wins the race with that Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Wants to give a gift. But again, that emotion is still uneasy. So over here we have the Nine of Wands, wanting to rev up for a final go. But what's blocking is a lack of stability. There was a lack of stability in the past. There might still be a lack of stability. There's still healing from heartbreak that has to happen here. Yeah, because in the past there wasn't forgiveness. So the energy between the two of you is wanting forgiveness. You guys want forgiveness. You want to move forward from this. You don't want to be stuck in this imbalance anymore. But the challenge was that somebody came forward who didn't have very good control over their emotions, who wanted stability, wanted to make an offer, was willing to go slow and steady, but it was blocked because somebody wasn't ready for that commitment. Somebody still wasn't healed from something in their past. All right, so what's this Five of Pentacles over here? What's this Five of Pentacles? Queen of Wands. Rising up, coming into power. So just because we have a divine masculine energy doesn't mean that it's a male or a man. It can be a woman as well. This is a very confident woman. This is Aries energy. Yeah, and over here with the divine feminine, with that the Judgment card, is walking away from things that no longer serve. So I think the divine masculine is coming back into their confidence, back into their power, their sexuality, and being like, hey, I know what I want. I'm going to go for what I want. And the divine feminine over here has worked through their cycle and is going to walk away from things that no longer serves them. It doesn't necessarily mean a person. It could just mean behaviors, okay? Because we see this devil in reverse. The devil in reverse is negative behavior, so they might be walking away from that. Yeah, divine masculine, Ace of Wands in reverse, not having a passionate new beginning, disappointment, or perhaps losing a job if we're talking about careers here, but this is more of a relationship-based thing. Yeah, still not being able to offer an even give and take in the relationship, if that is something that was an issue before. I know in some of the other relationship readings I've done, that's been kind of plaguing the situation. So divine feminine is no longer waiting. They're not waiting for their ships to come in. Yeah, they're done resting. They're done healing themselves. Something's going to be revealed. They're going to reveal something. Now, when the High Priestess is in reverse, it means not following one's intuition. Instead, it's following logic. Okay, so again, we got that Queen of Swords over here. Usually Cancerian energy for the High Priestess, but when we see it in reverse, this is someone who is like, I'm not going to follow my heart anymore. I'm not going to follow my gut. I'm following my mind, and I'm going to see things clearly, and if you don't belong in my life, you're not going to be in my life, type of thing. So, all right, what's this devil about? Change. So now the Death card doesn't always mean death, only when it's paired with this Four of Swords directly with it in the upright. So I think this is an ending of a toxic situation between the two of you. I think and that's what is popping up here with that that Judgment card. It's the ending of the toxicity between the two of you. And maybe that's what and knowing that you need to find balance. There needs to still be growth, spiritual growth between the two of you. Spiritual growth. Yep, Empress energy, divine feminine. Being able to nurture and take care of oneself, but take care of each other. Loving, nurturing energies. Yeah, big Tower moment. There's going to be a big change that's coming, and that big change is going to be what's going to, I think what's going to pull in. Yep, there's going to be more communication after that big change from this Page of Swords. Someone has been watching the other person, paying attention to the other person, probably stalking them online or some way, shape, or form. And then there's going to be forgiveness and moving forward through the karmic cycle because of whatever that big change is that's coming. Yeah, and then we got the Star as the energy underneath. Healing energy, Aquarian energy, spiritual growth, you name it. It's a great card. All right, can we get 3 cards here? What are the energies between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine during the Supermoon, April 2020? Three cards, please. 3 cards. 1. 2. 3. All right. Thief, trickster, hustler, spirit of the sun, energy, vitality, resurrection. I mean, how many times you got to see that judgment card, right? Spirit of stone, frozen, delayed, and longing. All right, so obviously the energy that we're in here, everyone's kind of stuck at home. You might be away from your divine masculine, your divine feminine. In the past, there may have been a form of manipulation. There may have been a lack of trust. And that might be what the divine feminine is still kind of stuck in. That Queen of Swords is someone who doesn't trust someone, okay? Especially when we see him in the reverse. So there might have been a lack of trust. Someone might have felt lied to. There might have been a lack of stability with this King of Cups in reverse as well. Or almost an effort of manipulation somewhere along the way, like emotional manipulation. But there's healing. There's healing coming through this. Spirit of the Sun, energy, vitality, resurrection. That's that healing card. That's forgiveness. This is moving forward. Leaving what no longer serves you in the past, that 8 of Cups. And then the Spirit of Stone, frozen, delayed, longing. That's just kind of with the energy of where we're all at right now anyways, to be honest. Let's do this. Can I get 3 cards from the Romance Angels for advice here? 3 cards. That Trickster card, this Jester over here, Spirit of the Jester, it's been coming up a lot for some reason. So I think a lot of people are realizing that they couldn't play it. When we're all stuck at home and we're only communicating over phone or whatever, you can't play the same old tricks that you would if you're out at a bar or whatever. One of them flips. All right. Ha! The trust card popped out. I love it when that happens. All right, so trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Oh, it's great. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Hey, what a great time. You guys have plenty of time to talk to each other now. Amazing. And chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Shocker. With that Queen of Wands card over there. Is anybody surprised? Not this guy. No, not me. Oh, okay. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. You know what? Let's get... That's the energy in between here. Let's get a message from the masculine to the feminine specifically. What is the message from the masculine to the feminine specifically? 1 card. That's it. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. All right, well... Card from the feminine to the masculine is, it's really hard for me to open up. It's kind of funny. It's almost like they're reversed. But then underneath, I'm really bad at commitment. Womp womp. Maybe the divine feminine's just been hurt a lot in the past because of everything that's happened. So that's why it's hard for her to open up and trust again. And the divine masculine, I think, is just afraid to move forward, is afraid to talk to this divine feminine and be like, yo, I messed up. I love you, though. Can we try again? You know what I mean? I think the divine masculine is just afraid. Can I get some extra advice just from the Ask and Know Oracle? What do the divine feminine and the divine masculine need to do in order to move forward in this reunion? What do they need to do? What do they need to work on? The Fates is what popped out. Thinker. Imagine. Could only imagine. Clean it up. Put the work in. Clean it up. And exchanging gifts with that Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and then the Yang card. So someone is the yin to their yang. Just curious what's in between worlds. So you guys are kind of stuck. All right. So the universe is basically saying that this is a fated relationship. You need to think about what you want. I think the divine feminine definitely needs to think about what they want, whether they can trust this union again. They need to imagine how life could be with this person, and if it is something that they want, then both the divine masculine and the divine feminine need to clean up their acts, because the divine feminine's probably been pretty closed off. The divine masculine's probably been doing their own thing. There needs to be communication between the two of you on how to make this work, for sure. And then exchanging gifts. I think that this gift could obviously be something physical, but I think it's this Knight of Pentacles here. It's this gift of a stable new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm seeing. Could actually be a physical gift. Hey, who doesn't love getting gifts, right? I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't love getting some flowers every once in a while. I'm always the one that gives the gifts. I don't always get them. I never get them, to be honest. But that's besides the point. All right. For those of you out there that this resonated with, I hope you got something from it. Those of you along the twin flame journey as I am, I know how difficult it is and how the energy of these full moons just really enhances our emotions so much. Hang in there. Enjoy the ride. I hope some of you got some answers out of this, and I hope your divine masculine reaches out to you, because for many of us, we've been waiting for that. We've been waiting for that. All right. Tune in a couple weeks for the second half of April with my Love and Soulmate readings. Until then, guys, deuces.